Good morning, children. Now, today we will see exercise 12D. Okay, so in exercise 12D, we are going to do question number 1. And here it says that in figure 12.97, in triangle PQR, so let me show you this figure first. Okay. So you can see over here, this is triangle PQR, okay, and here is saying that XY is parallel to QR. So XY is parallel to QR, clear? And they are saying that PX is 1 centimeter, XQ is 3 centimeter, YR is 4.5 centimeter, and QR is 9 centimeter. Okay, so these values are given to you. They want you to find PY and XY, and they are saying that suppose the area of triangle PXY is a centimeter square, then what would be the area of triangle PQR and what would be the area of figure XYRQ in terms of A? Okay. So see over here, solution. They have said that XY is parallel to QR. Now, since XY is parallel to QR, now what do we observe? We observe that this angle is equal to this angle corresponding, and this angle is equal to this angle corresponding. Therefore, this small triangle PXY, yes, this triangle PXY will be similar to, okay, it will be similar to the bigger triangle PQR. Okay. Now, once these two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are going to be proportional. Yes. So here given XY is parallel to QR, then triangle PXY is similar to triangle PQR. You don't have to prove that, okay, how it's coming. So it's understood, okay. You simply write, since it's parallel, therefore triangle PXY is similar to triangle PQR by AA axiom, angle axiom, okay. Done till here. Since these two triangles are similar, the corresponding sides are going to be proportional. That means PX upon PQ, because here PX, then corresponding to PX is PQ. Okay, XY upon QR is equal to PY upon PR. Give this as start. Later on we will need this. Okay, and since these two are similar, we had done it in very first lecture of this chapter, that how this area of similar triangles, okay, and sides are related. So here, since while writing the corresponding sides are proportional to each other, in the numerator you have taken sides of this smaller triangle, okay, in the numerator. So you will write area of the small triangle upon area of the bigger triangle equal to, okay, equal to a square of this. So here I am writing only a square of px upon pq. Why? Because I know value for px and I know the value for pq. Okay, otherwise you know that we write like this. Okay, is equal to xy qr equal to py pr. But here, since we don't know xy qr, we know qr but we don't know xy. Here we don't know py and we don't know pr. So why to write this? Okay, so only write this, so that's why we have written this. Okay, so now you substitute the values. So px, you can see your px is 1 and pq will be 1 plus 3, that is 4. Okay, so you got, and area for a small triangle was given to be a, so I can write a upon area of triangle PQR is equal to 1 upon 4 whole square. So area of triangle PQR will be equal to 16 into a centimeter square. Okay, so you got area of the bigger triangle. Now, so this was your triangle PQR. Okay, and here was your x and y. So area of PXY was A. Okay, and total area you got 16A. Now you can easily find area of this. Okay, how? 16A minus A. Okay, that will be 15A centimeter square. Okay, so area of this figure XYRQ will be area of the triangle PQR minus area of triangle PXY, 15A centimeter square. Okay, so this much is done. Now we are looking for XY and PY. Okay, so from star, okay, from this star, one second. So from this star, Px upon Pq is equal to Xy upon Qr is equal to Py upon Pr. So we have this P, Q, R, X, Y. So Px upon Pq is equal to Py upon Pr is equal to Xy upon Qr. Okay. Now we have to look for Xy and Py, and already this is given 1, this is given 3, this is given 9, and Yr is, I have to check that, Yr is 4.5, so 4.5. Okay, so we are looking for Xy. Okay, so we have to take this Xy upon Qr, and we can take Px upon Pq. Okay, so Px upon Pq equal to Xy upon Qr, substitute the values and you get Xy equal to 2.25 centimeter. Done. Then we have to find Py. Okay, so for Py we have to take Py upon Pr. Okay, and we can take Px upon Pq. So substitute the values. So Py upon Pr. So here we don't know the value for Pr, so what we can do, Pr can be written as Py plus Yr. Okay, we know the value for Yr, so we can write, then substitute the value and we can simplify it and we'll get Py is equal to 1.5 centimeter. Okay, so question number 1 is done. Okay, now let us see question number 2. So here it says that in figure 12.98, so this is the figure, shows two isosceles similar triangles. If PQ and BC are not parallel, okay, and PC is 4 centimeter, AQ is 3, QB is 12 and BC is 15 centimeter, calculate the length of AP. So they are saying that in this figure you can see two isosceles similar triangles. So here they have already mentioned that AP is equal to this QP. Okay, this is QP. So here they are saying AP is X, so obviously this will be X because they have given two lines over here, that means these sides are equal. And if you consider if you see the bigger one, ABC, here BC is 15 and your AB, when you add 3 and 12 you will get 15. So you can see that AB is equal to BC. Yes, AB is equal to BC, and for the smaller triangle APQ, you see that AP is equal to QP. Okay, and they are similar. Clear? So now here we have to decide now which sides are proportional. Okay, so here you can see that this AB is equal to BC. Okay, so that means since this is an isosceles, so this angle, okay, will be equal to this angle, and again APQ is an isosceles, okay, and AP is equal to QP. So obviously this angle and this angle equal. Yes, so you can see that this angle equal to this angle is equal to this, and this is common for both. Okay, therefore these two triangles ABC and AQP are similar due to AA axiom. Okay, and in that case corresponding to AP is BC, corresponding to QP is AB, okay, and corresponding to this AC is AQ. Clear? So see over here, given triangle ABC is similar to triangle QPA. Okay, and sometimes like whenever they have mentioned no, like beforehand if they have told you like that those two triangles are already similar, so when you read this no triangle, the letter in which they have like in which or the order in which letters are mentioned, no, from there only you can make out which sides are proportional. Okay, like here AB will be proportional to QP, so you can write AB upon QP is equal to, then you can write BC is proportional to PA, BC PA, then CA proportional to AQ, CA proportional to AQ. Okay, so if they have already mentioned that the given triangles are similar, okay, so the order in which they mention the letters, no, from there you can easily write the write about the sides, okay, which are proportional to each other. Clear? So here triangle ABC similar to triangle QPA, then AB upon QP, BC upon PA, CA, or you can say AC upon QA. Okay, so we got this. Now we simply substitute the values. Okay, so AB is how much? 15, QP is X, BC is 15, PA is we don't know. Okay, PA is X actually. You can write X over here. Anyway, I am leaving it like this. AC is your X plus 4. Okay, and QA, this is 3. Now you can just take these two. Okay, you can take these two, equate these two, and you can simplify and you will get a quadratic equation. Here we are getting a quadratic equation. Now you do middle term splitting, so by that you will get x equal to 5 and x equal to minus 9, but here x is nothing but distance, so distance cannot be negative, so we will take x equal to 5 centimeter, minus 9 is rejected. Okay, so you got the value for x, that is 5 centimeter. Now first part is done. Okay, value for AP is found. Now we have to find the ratio of areas of triangle APQ and triangle ABC. So here area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle APQ will be equal to, okay, a square of these, okay, will be equal to a square of this. So out of these three, whoever's value you know, okay, you should take a square of that. And like, make sure that here, since on the left hand side in the numerator I have taken triangle ABC, so on the right you should have side of triangle ABC in the numerator on the right. Okay, so see over here now. So area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle QPA will be AB upon QP whole square. So AB is 15, QP is 5, so you get 3 by 1, that means 9:1. Okay, or area of triangle QPA is to area of triangle ABC is 1:9, whichever way you want to write. Okay. Okay, now let us see question number 8. So here it says in figure 12.101, DE is parallel to BC. So here D is parallel to BC. Okay. So if D is parallel to BC, then by BPT, okay, AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC firstly, and also since D is parallel to BC, so this smaller triangle will be similar to the bigger triangle. So in that case, corresponding sides are going to be proportional. That means AD will be AD upon AB will be equal to D upon BC equal to AE upon AC. Okay, so just because of this D parallel to BC, we are getting this information. Okay, so now see, so DE is parallel to BC, and next AD is to DB. So AD is to DB is 5:4. Okay, they want you to find a ratio of the areas of triangle ADE and area ABC. So given D is parallel to BC, and since D is parallel to BC, so this will be common angle, and this corresponding, and this corresponding. So these two triangles, the smaller one ADE and the bigger one ABC, are going to be similar due to AA axiom. So here angle ADE is equal to angle ABC. Okay, so ADE, this angle, equal to this angle, corresponding angles, and A is the common one, and therefore these two triangles are similar due to AA axiom. Done. And since they are similar, corresponding sides, okay, are going to be proportional. So we got this clear. Now area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle ABC. So we will write this. Now on the left you can see area of triangle ADE is written in the numerator. So on the right hand side, make sure that in the numerator you have side of triangle ADE only. Okay, so ADE, sorry, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle ABC is equal to AD upon AB whole square. Okay, so AD is to DB is given to you. Okay, that is, I think 5:4. So 5:4. So you can take AD to be 5 and DB to be 9. Okay, 5 plus 4. And then you will get 25 upon 81, that is 25:81. Okay, so question number 8 is also done. Now we will see question number 9. So here question number 9 says figure 12.102 in triangle PQR. So let's see the triangle PQR. So this is the triangle PQR where PQ is given to be 8, PR is given 10. Okay, so this PQ is 8 and your PR is 10 centimeter and this is 90, and they are saying that A and B are 2 points. A is on PQ and B is on PR, and this angle ABP is 90. Okay, and length of AB is 2 centimeter. We have to find area of triangle PAB. Okay, we have to find area of this. Now in order to find area of this triangle PAB, what we can do is firstly we can find base of this. Okay, that means we can find PB. Okay, and then we can use the formula for the area of a triangle, half base into height. Okay, or we can firstly find the area of the bigger triangle PQR, then we can show that the smaller triangle is similar to the bigger triangle, and then we can use that ratio of areas. Okay, and then we can do. So here I will just try to find PB. Okay, and then I can easily find area of this triangle. Okay, so let's see how to find PB. Okay, so see over here, given PR is 10 centimeter, PQ is 8 centimeter. Now this is the bigger one, bigger triangle PQR. This is 90, this is 8, this is 10. So by Pythagoras theorem, this will be 10 square minus 8 square, so it will come under root 36, that means 6 centimeter. Okay, you can find this to be 6. Okay, so here by Pythagoras theorem, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Substitute the values and you will get QR equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, so now we know this. Okay, now what we will do, we will try to prove that this smaller triangle PAB, okay, this PAB is similar to triangle PQR. So here we observe that this angle is common for the smaller triangle PAB and for PQR. Okay, so and this is 90 and here it is 90. Clear? So this triangle PBA and PQR are similar. Okay, and since similar, so corresponding sides are going to be proportional. So here you can see that this angle and 90 is along PB. So I write PB, and when you see in triangle PQR, you see that this angle and 90 is along PQ. So corresponding to PB is PQ. Then you see over here, let's say this is star, so obviously this will be star. Now 90 and this star, so AB, and if you see in this bigger triangle PQR, star and this 90 is here QR. Okay, and then PA upon PR. So corresponding sides are proportional. So we know we are looking for PB. Okay, so we will take this, and AB we know, and QR just now we found. So using this we can easily find PB. Okay, so PB upon PQ, PQ is how much? 8, AB is 2 and QR is 6. So your PB will be equal to 2 into 8 upon 6, that is 8 by 3 centimeter. Okay, so now in triangle PQR, okay, so this was simply an explanation for you, like how we are going to find PQ. Before finding PQ, we have to show that these two triangles are similar. So in triangle PQR and triangle ABP, angle ABP is equal to angle PQR, that is 90 degree, and angle APB is equal to angle QPR is common. Okay, I had shown you this angle is common. So by angle axiom, these two triangles are similar. Okay, and since they are similar, sides are proportional. So which sides? So I have just explained you. So these are the sides. PB upon PQ is equal to AB upon QR equal to PA upon PR. Substitute the values, you get PB equal to 8 by 3. Clear? So you got PB. So let me show you the figure once. So you got PB, that is 8 by 3, and so this is base and this is height for the triangle APB. Okay, so you can easily find its area. Clear? And you can also find area of PQR because height is 8 and base is 6. So you can find area for both the triangles PAB and PQR. Okay, using that formula, half into base into height. So now area of triangle ABP will be this half into base into height, that is 8 by 3 centimeter square, and area of the bigger triangle PQR again by the same formula, half base into height, you will get 1 by 2 into 8 into 6, 24 centimeter square. Okay. So once you know the area of the small triangle and the bigger triangle, you can easily find the area of this one, the shaded one. Okay, clear? So bigger one is, area of the bigger one is 24 and area of this smaller is 8 by 3. So 24 centimeter square minus 8 by 3 centimeter square, you can easily find area of this. Okay, so area of that quadrilateral AQRBB will be 24 minus 8 by 3. So you will get, simplify, you will get 64 by 3 centimeter square. Okay, I had forgotten to write. Now here you see in the question, the second part, they want area of quadrilateral AQRB is to area of triangle PQR. Okay, so they want the ratio. So area of the quadrilateral upon area of the triangle PQR. So write area of quadrilateral, just now you found 64 by 3 and area of PQR is 24. So put here. Now you can simplify, 8 3s are and 8 8s are. Okay, so you get 8 upon 9, that is 8 is to 9. Okay, so this is the ratio of area of quadrilateral and area of the triangle PQR.